we start? Am I live? Yeah. Let me lower the music a little. Така. Game option, audio. I think this is lower enough, but I'm gonna lower it a little so we can still have the music on. Okay, I think apply every change possible. Okay, let's go to the game. Go back. Put the chats on because I cannot see them. Okay, we are in the game. All of the chats are here. It's 9 o'clock. If my phone unlocks, I can see if I stream. Otherwise, yes, I do. Okay. And this is the important thing. I can rewrite all of the cheats for the building because I like more building in Sims 4. So that's why what I'm going to focus probably until I start to hate building. So I have some in here. I'm gonna use the one. I need to like. I don't know. I don't want to use my phone every time when I use the cheat. So I need something that I can use both day and night. Hair is everywhere. Okay. What I was doing? I was going to go to this one where we have our words because I want every single character to be in the same world when it comes to the streaming. So let me go play. It's a little slow. Hopefully during these few weeks only once it create a problem. So I've done this house. The only thing I will come back here is to put, because I download some packs. Yeah, I spent a lot of money during this week on Sims 4. So the plan is we start with these 4, then we go for these 2, we fix them. We fix those stuff, we fix those. Yeah, I definitely need to fix this one. We fix those, we build house in here. Then we go here, we continue with this, with this, with this. Oh, there is a horse. And once I'm start to have all of this unlocked, we're gonna start building. But with this I'm going to play, like I'm gonna start building in here and designing the characters and creating story for them. Yeah, I think this is the main goal for this world will be. And if we time we can place also. But I like more the building. So let's start with having, I need to build. It's a little slow, but the only thing I left to do in this house is to have no, not dishwasher. I have to, let me go downstairs and there's something wrong with this. I understood what. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is fix this. And where to do that? Like having small room in here only for that, I think it makes sense. I'm gonna use everything in here, so and so I'm gonna maybe put it in here, so I'm gonna move some of the paintings. Okay. Then I'm gonna have a second one, have one of those. And I think this one is too big for, let me see. Somehow I have those stuff in here. Let me see where these stuff are. I don't think they're in here. Yeah, so I kind of buy a lot of stuff. So we have one of these and one of these. Let me see, are they... The washing machine and dryer. We have combination of both, so... If we do, because I think few people, so I'm thinking two of those. Let me see with those. Yeah, I think we're gonna have two of those, one on this side and one on this side. The good thing is that well, I cannot have both. Then we can have some stuff in the middle, but let me take one of the lights in here. So one here, one here. We have the same kind of lights and stuff in here, so it's basically the same room. So we need more warm colors in here. We also have one of the new ones, but I'm thinking to go with this one. Yeah, I need for the top ones, but I'm confusing always the top ones. I believe this one are the top ones. Maybe something like that. I don't like how the paintings are working in here. Like in a way I don't want to have the paintings, but at the same time I think I probably will need them. Something like that. If I put this... You know what? For I think they're gold tiles. I need something like that, but maybe this one for this side, and for these ones I probably am going to use those in here. And for this one, that way we wanna explain why we have this one. And before I save it, the only thing I need to change is I may put carpet before that. What is that? I may put it. It's both providing light and it's kinda connecting to these two. Like I like some of the lamps in here, but we have this stuff which some of them have light, some of them don't, and this is what I don't like. Which maybe I should look for like packs or whatever they call where they have more of the I think they're called string lights. Okay, changed. So I can do this color for this and for this a white. Are there any other color? No, brown. Because yes, are more neutral colors. Yeah, more neutral. So I don't know why I'm looking for activity, but maybe I'm gonna put some of this in here. Like this is the common one, where everyone uses, and I need the wall because I believe in this bag there was actually. Can I put this one in here? No, I cannot. It's too big. I believe there was a iron board somewhere. I think will be useful. It's this too big. I need to go to show all field items packs. Okay, so I need to look for something. Can I use this stuff? Maybe on this wall. It's not that empty. Yeah, why not? I just want to have in some more like this or this. Maybe this color is better. So one of these. I need like, is this carpet too big? Technically not, but maybe this one is smaller and it comes to more neutral color. Or no, this one no. What is that? Can I put it on top? No, I cannot. However, I can put some of this. So let's have some, let's say two bottles, and I'm gonna probably change one to be in different colors. So it's one is for light clothes, one is for darker clothes. No idea why this exists. These are good carpets for something else. Maybe for here, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to also put this one in here. I think this one will be better because there's more stuff on it to use. I don't know, can I have it a little bit higher on this side? Okay, I clicked the wrong button. So yeah, this is kind of like their small, this room. So I'm gonna save this. Wait a little because it's slow. And now I'm going to go to manage words. just go because we already saved it, hopefully. So I'm going to show you what I've done, and probably I think there's some little details on this house, and then we're gonna start this one because I already started this one and I want to finish it. So build. I'm not going to put the cheats now. I'm gonna because kinda I already did this, and we're gonna discuss like how I did on just other building. I'm gonna discuss what I did, why I did this stuff. Once it's loading. Okay, so let's start with this and go on the bottom. So these people are very plant obsessive. So you may see a lot of plants. So I've that I've add these two. One is the boom, one is the I don't know what is this one, but it's the same as this. Oh wait, that's why we're doing this together because I'm kind of like not doing everything. Okay, do I have everything? Okay, I cannot do this stuff. Okay, so the idea is either these people have because there's secret door in here. Either they sell illegally wine or they know people who like they have you know how in the other like world they have horses and stuff, so maybe in here they sell like they have their own. What is that? I was thinking of adding maybe some wood in here. Maybe not. Anyway, so they have this for the wine and this is going to be the office for one of the parents. The only thing I don't like in this pack, I think was the book nook or something like that, is they don't have stairs. And also, if I want to have books on the other side, I cannot stack them because they kind of like create like very strangely are together. And also, this is going to be where they have their secret stuff. Like, I think we built this one during the stream. The only thing I fixed is I removed some stuff in here and I continued the library. So technically this is office, library and a museum. And when we go in this floor, yeah, they're going to be very plant obsessive. They even have place just for plants under the stairs. And what I added is a lot of grass, like I had different grass. When you can see it, different graph grass and leaves and flowers and stuff and the llama thing and the tree. The only thing I may change though is because this one is One Piece Discover and I add in Discover, so can I change it? No, I cannot. They will be different, that's why. I have this bush. Why, I don't know. I think we've done the parents' room in this stream. Like, we done all the rooms, but the basics. So I kind of fixed them a little. I also changed the tables with this. Let me just move it more on this side. So I kind of changed the tables lights for light and stuff. And I also so I think I did this outside of streaming. So I've add this with the new one of the new packs. Let me. I don't know how to show it, but I add this like what is called when you see it and you look at the garden and stuff like this. There were a lot of flowers, but don't worry. On the next building, which is this one, yeah, there will be a lot more flowers in here. Like I think neighborhood is going to be the flower neighborhood because these people have a little okay, I was scared where this stuff gone. Like this, they have their own flower place. The only thing I don't like is this here and here, but I need to live with this. And yeah, there will be a lot of flowers. I mean, technically they have their own. What is that? It's not. Why you cannot show me? I'm gonna say garden, like a public garden, and they have that. So yeah, we have this. Also, I fixed this to be like a second garden on top with a chimney connected to. I think I did this on the stream, but they also have place where they can build, where can they plant their own flowers and stuff, and all these like old chairs. I don't think this is, however, physically possible with all the flowers on the floor, but let's imagine it's possible. Like they use one of those um, grass where you can put on your balcony, but the real one, like the seeds, and you put water and it's just grass. So, sorry, I choke on the water. So I've gonna fix this up a little. I remember putting here something, and then it disappeared. I think I put something with shoes, so. And I used the gamer stuff, I believe. Oh, can we do that? We can add some of this stuff. I assume therefore oh wait. No, we cannot do that. I'm gonna add maybe all the like some of them are open, some of them are not. And they're going to put books in here. I may squish this more to the wall. Or wait. I mean, I like how some of these furniture are kind of like connecting to each other. And I want every single furniture like to be like that. I think that's the same way with the shoes. I think also I changed the shoes a little because yeah, like there's grass coming from the bottom, and that's why I have also this because like there was grass coming from it and I need to cover it with more grass. I don't know how I cover grass with more grass. What is that? What is for the horses? These are boxes. Have 3, which is not working in here. You know, if they like, I don't know if we can use this for the Christmas time to be like, because I haven't seen people putting the Christmas tree on the balcony. Option, this can be option for now. This is also good thing in here. I wanted to put some type of like place where you can sit like this. Maybe I don't know, in here one, but it does not want to be in here. Or I don't know if it's going to work though. One of these. And I think I can use these chairs. I'm going to squish this one on this side, and I'm gonna try this one. Yeah, so we can have one of these, like this, where the family is sitting and drinking stuff. Yeah, why not? Also, we have this for the children, like they're going to decorate the walls with gopher stuff. I don't know why I choose the balloons. Technically, this is not balloons, but yeah. And I added the computer. I think it's called Cozy Gamers with all of the stuff. And I had this type of bed because it was pink. I don't think the only thing I don't think it fits is the flowers, but anyway. And I don't think I can move it in here. I was thinking of changing this, or maybe we can change the colors to be more like, I don't know what. This is the problem. It's like I want to be more childish because this is a child, but at the same time, I may leave them like that. I need to more fix it a little. And I believe this should be something like that. Okay, I'm gonna fix it before I do something wrong. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I put the carpet, and I thought this was the. Apparently, this is a dollhouse. I thought this for rabbits, and I was thinking, oh, the girl can have a little rabbit. I don't want this with the horses and stuff, so maybe there's a rabbit or chicken, and she can have a chicken or a rabbit in here. But I was wrong. Or maybe she can have like she can play with her friends in here. So did I change? I don't think I changed something in here. But in here, the only thing I added is I add this stuff and some of the boxes, and it's the same colors but just in green. I think every single child have one of these except him. He have different ones, so maybe I can change the computer. Okay, I almost delete something. The only thing I may change is, but I think it's more like gaming computer. So I'm not sure. What's this one? Yeah. Let me delete this one. Put this one in here or no? Why is not putting it? Let me delete this one as well. Maybe now it's going to put it. The one colors it comes in, so does it come in red? I think this one is more. Yeah. But I'm still going to have this in here. I'm just going to delete this one. And I'm gonna move it in here. Yeah. So can I? And what would be good if we just kinda like make it so it's connecting to this. Like a lot of these stuff are not connecting to each other, and it's very like Sometimes I'm thinking what I'm doing wrong. And also doing that. I think there should be like I don't even know what that is. I started like I was thinking I want to save money. I'm gonna download this and this, and I downloaded stuff, and I don't know what I did. So let me save this, cause I'm scared that this could like did what it did. Not it was either last time or the time before. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by this. I never knew this stuff existed, by the way. Like I was not able to look at everything, so maybe that's why. Anyway, so I was scared that I'm scared that it's going to like lag again, and I think it does every time when I'm updating my computer. Oh, now I remember what I. The only room is this one left because I kinda like I'm gonna leave these rooms like that. Like I think it's enough. I don't want to put too much stuff. The only thing I did is I make there's a darker version of the other room and the other room the lighter version of this room. Something like that. And they also have the apa, these two. And this what I don't like is that this does not have any type of lights at all. Like if I do that, I cannot change. Like I think this is free, but I think even for the free stuff you can change the what color to be. I think it should be like you can change what light it can came from these lights. Because I've tried to like if I go to lights and I was looking through this, nothing. Looking through this, again nothing. Looking in here, the same stuff I had before, except this one and these two, but we don't count them right now. Here, like the only new thing is this one, and it's like if I do that, I don't think it changed the. It changed only the color of this, the inside, but not the light that's coming from it. And I think every light should have this option, no matter what. Is it base game or you pay money for that? Like these are the only ones so-called. I'm gonna say wall lights because this is what they use in here, and they don't change color. Also, I find out that we have this one and this one, and I was surprised. But then I buy this later, so maybe that's why I was surprised. Like the only thing that maybe can also this does not change their lights. I don't know. I would want like for example I choose this swamp and then I click on it and I can choose the cover and then what type of light is coming from this cover, even for this stuff. Maybe I want too much. Also might change. I may change this to more welcoming one. Because I try to put those but they're like too awkward. Can I? I'm gonna delete this one so it's easier. But what sitting area I can do? I mean I can do another like type of this stuff, but maybe only for two sides. Like this one and let's say more okay not this table I guess. Can I use this? We have the pink version. And I don't know why I'm in here looking for the candles. But maybe something like candle. Okay. I don't know why I'm choosing the most like random objects instead of looking for a candle. So some of the candles are in here. Is this a candle? I'm gonna put this one just in case. I think this one is. Oh no, this not. This is I think for the 4. This one is for the 4. This one is this one. Oh, this one is a lamp. In what color is it coming? Like there is. I'm gonna use the cow. You know what? I decided I'm going to take this one and put in. Perfect. The only thing I also need to change. Okay, wise. Hopefully I fix it. So the only thing I may change in here is I need to remove this light. And this one as well. Now it's becoming very dark and depressing, but here's this one. I guess I need to add one more of those. Not like that. In here. What I'm going to do is have one in here, one in here, one in here. I'm going to delete these two. I may move this more like that in the center. If this is the center. And I'm gonna choose them in different colors that we don't have anymore, like right now. Maybe this color. Yeah, one of these. One like that. One like that. I think it's perfect. And it's going like with this like very light color of the whole house. It's light and green, I believe. Everything is light and green in here. Because I'm just realizing that they have these like I'm gonna imagine that I didn't do that. And it's like working somehow in some way. So for the only room left is in this one, and the only thing I left is the walls because I don't know which wall I need to use. And I like how you can see how these covers like these have different covers. It's kind of like those scoops. So I may leave this and I may choose darker color, which means that if I choose darker I can just do that for everything. And the only thing I left to do is the paper. I'm gonna choose colors because I'm gonna do all of them. I think this one. And to go more like, let me see if I accidentally cover something. No, I did not. So to go more with these colors, what I'm thinking is I don't know if we have. I'm gonna write as neon colors. So we have this stuff. I may use some of those. Okay, this one is not. Maybe in pink, like there is some type of sign in here, like free food. And if I don't think there's any other thing except maybe these ones, but I don't think so. Is that a cow? You know what? This will be good if it's like lights up. Wait a second, we can do something like that. Or not. Let me not forget. I mean, I forget this for every single room, but I think in here is important one. A light switch. Wait a second. I need a light switch for it. So, what to understand, I can use shift and then this. So I can have a light switch every. Actually, I think for this one it should be in here. So what I'm gonna do is remove this one. Light switch in here. One in here. I think this kind of like adds to the detail. You know what we need? We need the charging things where you charge your phone and stuff. Because we have this one. We need one in here for here. Now I want to have one on each side for this bathroom, because I don't think if you're like in the case of the girl, you want to go all the way around and turn on the lights. This I don't want to. We have one in here. Let me see, do I have one in here? Yes, that I also put the alarm. Do the parents have one? No, they're going to have one. One in here, and I think she should be one in here, because technically this is one room. And also one in here, which I think I choose. I put over here the what they're called, the dishwasher and stuff. Used to be a what's called a shower thing, but I removed it because I felt like I saw how it's showing on the next floor, so yeah, I changed it a little. So we have everything in here. I don't think anything won't need to change. Maybe for this floor. I mean, technically, do we need? I'm not going to have a light switch in here. Maybe on this one. One in here. And before we go from this and go to the next house, it loads. I'm going to put a alarm on this door as well. And maybe one of these in here. Yeah, this will be kind of like their house stuff. So we have one in here. Have one in here. We have one on the next floor. I don't think there's any other place we can enter this house. Okay, let me save. I'm very curious once it saves. Can I just do that and do that? Change stuff. Also, I don't like how like it's taken a second to load this stuff. It's like I did something wrong. So, manage words. I don't know if I may put also a security on the other house on this one, and then we're gonna start working on this one. So build. Let's see. So I assume if we gave no fire alarm, if we have an alarm, it should be on this floor. So one in here, and I believe one in here. Like I think the main entrance is in here, so one in here. Also, why is this one in here? We don't know. I think I need to delete this one. I'm gonna put it in here and then remove it. Because we already have a mailbox. Let me see. Is this a mailbox? I guess. Yes, we have to. Is there a button for the mailbox? I need to. Your box. Can I just do that? Okay, why? What this thing wants? Does it want me to delete some of the stuff? What if I just do that and then I delete and then I put this one in here and then I go project on and estate on. Okay, hopefully now it works. So I need just to somehow cover this stuff. So can I just do that, then do you mean there's nothing? I really like this rock. I think is better than all the other rocks. Like if you see how many times I use it in the other build, it's a lot. So I'm gonna save it. And then manage worlds. So I'm switching to other languages with some of the buttons. So it's this one. Then we build. And you finally can start on the next one. And I'm gonna try to also do them when I'm not streaming. Although I think this one is a bit easier, like I've already done stuff, the only thing, okay, this one is painful. So let's do, and I have my notes, so it's, excuse me, this computer is going to make me, so free real estate est 8 on. Okay, so we have bb dot move objects on. Then we have, most of them are starting with bb. Enable free build. I must it on bb dot show hidden objects. This one does not really work, like it does not show how it shows in here, and I don't know if it's working or am I going crazy. One of the two. So it's dot ignore gameplay unlock. I don't know how to pronounce this. Sen meant whatever that means. Okay, so we have that. The good thing is that we can just go in here, have it. Oh, what? I think I've done something in here. Oh wait, we have the tiny home one. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And there was an option. Oh, I don't want to do that. There was an option to, like, for example, have like I wanna do I always do fast internet, homey, And we'll do the private one. Maybe these people are more private. Maybe we can create people who are like more private. The only thing I left in here is what I've done is I'm just copying this where it is and use the it's very kind of as you can probably see, very time consuming, but I'm using the shift and alt to kind of like go. Yeah, I don't think this was a good example. Go all the way around in here. And I'm gonna have for some places like that, for some not. Like, I may put some trees, but I want to also start on the inside thing, like inside. Because the only thing I've changed right now it's I add like a second balcony somehow. And let me just fix if there's anything to fix in here. So what I've did is, let me show you first. So what I've done is I add second balcony in here. Then I changed this to green because I thought I never used green. Maybe with the flowers it's going to be good, but I'm also going to like fix this because it's giving me like my eyes are burning when I see this. So I'm gonna put this one and delete it. Yeah. So the only thing I don't know what to do in scene here. So also let me change. Wait, there is a green version. Perfect. The only thing I don't know what to do is in here. So I assume. Can I what I can do for this? I don't know what this. Like, do I? Oh, I understand now. Okay, maybe I can do that. Or what I can do? I can imagine putting more green stuff coming in here. I'm gonna change it green just in case. Like a tree. Or something like that. Can I choose like a fence? Wait, my brain just started working and I like it. Maybe this is a greenhouse. What I'm talking about? Like, it's only grass, this one, and if I found it, would be better. Maybe they can have like place to. I'm gonna have three, and they can have all of this like space so they can like be around nature and talk and stuff. Maybe four. The only thing I need to do is have some type of like maybe a stairs in here. Can I go to the stairs? So one of these. Can I if I'm choosing in green, I'm gonna see if I can just twist it. Like that. But I think this one is the wrong direction. So it's coming in here. I can just. Can I shorten it? For now. Where is the. Am I blind? Okay, so this one is in here. This one is in here. I think I can do is can I do something like this and then okay, and then I cover this one, then this one as well. The only thing I don't know what to do is this. Wait, can I have something like in here? Or can I move this one? Let's say move it in here. Can I delete this one then? Yeah, I think for now, let me go all the way around. Deleting those I believe will be better for now. And in order to connect those, I'm just going to use this. Yeah, why not? I think this will be the safest option. Remember, I'm also going to delete these ones. Because to be honest, I never liked the green. Like, I couldn't change the green one. So is it possible now, deleting this, I can just take this, move it with one more. Then we go up here. Okay. Then we can have this one like that. We can shorten it from this. Like that. Or like, I don't like how this is. A thing that I can probably do just in this one, like maybe is there, wait, there is bigger one, maybe something like that to hide this. Yeah, why not? Like, we have little that. I'm cons if I do that, or more like this. No, I don't know how to, like, if I squish it like that. So this is option 1. Option 2 is to choose like, wait, I need to kinda squish this like that. And go one down. So it's technically one roof with very strange angle in here, unless I do that. And then one down, one up, and then Something like that. The only thing I may need to change is maybe the fence. Is again having this, maybe that. Yeah, maybe that makes more sense in here. Yeah. Also, where did the this went? The roof? No, the roof. The this. Wait, can I kind of squeeze it so it's kind of like that? So this is where it stops. Yeah, why not? I'm thinking if like I wanted to use this for a long time, so maybe it's kind of like stopping in here. And let's have a friend. I think we need to change it to some type of green. This is the like is a green roof. I think this one is the best. And it's making sense why it's in here. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is have one of these in here. One in here. It's kinda like a different place where they kinda like sit down and eat stuff. The only thing I will need is chairs. Okay, this one chair we need to delete. Wait, there is with green. So it's going to be perfect. Because if I go here and I do the this one, it's going together with the wall. And these ones are going together with the yeah. Why is not okay, it's the darker green. Now I have to change every single chair. Which I could do earlier, but my brain was like no. So I have to do it now. Or we can have two like that and two like blue. Yeah, I think blue for contrast. So we have now these two are green, these two are blue. Now we have these two blue, these two green. Like this kind of like pattern. Now these two are blue and these two are green. And there is a place in here for us to have a very special guest. That guest is a garbage can and a garbage can friend and one more for recycling. I think it's perfect. It's not like the only thing I may add for this is if I do that and I take the flower version. I think the flower version will be better. Like it's kind of like adding to the flowers we already have in here. So yeah. And I may change. Can I change? No, I cannot change. And it's matching the wall. The only thing is that you cannot see. Like if you're in the dark and you get lost and you see this, and you're like where the stairs are. Maybe I should add a light. Is there a green version? You know what? want to have it similar in, I think I'm gonna have this one for now. So we have lights in here, we don't fall from everywhere. So we have a lot of white light. If we don't have white, we have green. So maybe this house can be white and green. So what I'm gonna do is go to O and have colors green, white. I'm gonna have dark brown as well. So now we have a palette. And I'm gonna fix the garden after we gonna go inside. So I want to also start on the inside. And also our mailbox. I wanna have the mailbox like that. So our person, like the mail person, comes here and just puts the mail and go on his way. But yeah, did I did on this side stuff? Yeah, I did this one. I did on this side. The only thing I need is to fill this up with some flowers and stuff, and I leave this for sunflowers and stuff. So I think I'm gonna have an idea. Let's not focus on the. Okay, I pause my game for a second. Let's go inside and see what we are looking for while removing this. We don't need it. So let's go to the lights. I need lights so I can see stuff. Also, we may use the lights we choose in here. There's a lot of option. Some reason I choose white and green, and they gave me yellow and blue and stuff, which may work with this. Let me see. So we have our entrance in here, and I may delete this too. I think I put it because I would panic. There's no lights, but I may remove it. And over here, let's see what we have for outside. So I was thinking to have like some sitting area, like maybe in here a small sitting area, like, or maybe the darker. Wait, maybe the white. I think white will be better. It's going to have a contrast with this. So we have a white in here, and if there's small version, I'll be very happy. Or not. And maybe a small table in here for coffee and stuff. And this will be where you like watch what you can see. I cannot see stuff, but you can watch the garden. Maybe if it's better, we can do that. You can have a coffee table in here, more like in here, like that. Yeah, if I have like a swing, or you know how, can I think this one from the inside, and when we have Animal Farm. What is that? Then we can just have some of these. Like they come here to garden because this neighborhood is obsessed with plants. So they have several. Maybe like that. Okay, what is... I click on something. I'm gonna save it. Get fixed. I only have one of these bushes in here. Maybe one in here. Something like that. So I don't want to have much stuff in here because you can walk around, see stuff. So let's go in here and see. So this one is a restroom. I'm thinking, can we delete this wall and use or not? Because this is kind of like in very awkward position. Like you have to like go like that, and let's start with the restroom then. I say not clicking on the restroom. So for here we can have just something simple on this side, like just the main stuff. You need a sink, a quick shower to have quick shower. So and a place to wash your hands, and of course a garbage can. Is there a garbage can in here? Although these are more modern. You know what? Maybe this one. And a bat. A bat. Yeah. Let me have a lights in here. Like something like. Okay, I don't know who is going to use this. Also, there's cover of a version of this one. The balloon one. I may use. I think this one is. This. This one? Yeah, why not? I don't like how. You know what? Can I shorten this? Make this bigger. Maybe. Can I? How many? A perfect idea came to my mind. I can just. Can move it. One more. Like that. Like. Okay, if I move it in here, can I squish it like that? And make it. Wait a second. I can do it like that. Then Now if I make this a little bit larger with one block, can I take this, do that, move it in here? Like, I don't understand this. It's confusing. I'm like, I'm scared to not ruin this, but this kind of like gives me like, what is on the next floor? The thing is that this is wasted space for me. Also, this does not need to be here. Like, I don't know how to make it so it's okay. So option one is bring this one in here, push this one in here a little, like do that. Do that. Why is not doing it? Help. Okay, so moving this one in here and I don't know, squishing this side. What's on the other side? Okay, what I'm going to do is not that. Is take this, put it somewhere in the middle. Let's choose something fun. Wait, I have perfect idea. It can be because let me see something. I think there is a, let's see. So we have, what is that? So we have a bathroom, I assume. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms, common area. So this one is the restroom. This is the restroom of the nightmares. Okay, so what I can do in here, this can be the restroom. Also, why you having red in here? Okay, so I need to change this. Let's use a regular. Delete this. Have this one in here. Let's delete this one. And I don't know how to do it. I mean, I think this one, if we have like, I don't know how to make it. I think I can do is have this one in here and then have during the wedding activities or appliances. Oh, okay. So what I have to is do that. Can I stack them? Okay, I can do this and this. I can have a dishwasher in here. Oops. A bath, not the dishwasher. I can have this one in here. So it's kinda like, or I can have the bath in here, having privacy while taking like a shower and stuff. I can have on the second floor over here, I can have this too. So this one, and I want to do this one. Are they two? Yeah, they're two different. So I want to have this. So let's do all. Let's also do box. Will I use this one, and this one in the tiny living? So for here, I'm thinking of, let's see. I'm gonna put the stuff I need. Then we're gonna rearrange them. So I may use this one or something similar for the rooms. We'll see. Okay. I can use this as a store or maybe the green one. Yeah, I can move this one in front. This one is for storage. I don't think I can put it on top, so maybe here in the corner. I may take this one and go put it outside for now because I may need it. Така. Can I put it in here somewhere? Also, I don't like maybe I don't like the windows. This one should be higher. Maybe I change also the windows, we'll see. So Let me see. I need just one of these. Is that a wamp? I think there was one wamp with this back. I'm gonna do lightning. Yeah, I think this one works. So for this room, can I use this? Like one this, one like that. Or something like that, and this, and then the same for this. So this become very blinding. I may need more. Can use those, like let's say like that. The same ones from this one. I think this can be the just in random places. I think this can be the one is going to be the parents, one is be the child, like two children, one teenager, and then I'm gonna just put random lights. Maybe I wanna change them. I'm not sure. No idea what that is. Wait, I think it's the kitchen. And then the problem is I don't know what to put in here. Like, let's say this one is the entry. Wait, let me go with this stuff. Okay. Oh. So I am going to probably use this one in this cover. In every single arrangement of this. I'm gonna build it. Maybe during this side, so and we can have a fireplace and TV. And over here we can have something like small table. So let's see. Let's start building with this. So we can have this one in here. Like to save it. something like that. And for this one, can kind of curve it. Or I could do this one in here. Okay. Can I? I may. Okay, I may delete this because it's kind of like too much. So delete this one, delete this one, delete this one, and this one. And I may have this one like that. It's kind of like this shape, which is not very connecting to each other. Okay, let's have this one, this, this, and this one. Have also kind of like oh. Can I do that? Like, this is what I don't like. It's like, I think this one is not the thing I'm thinking of. I need couch. No, oops. I need a side table. Are you side table? You are regular table. Side table? Regular table. I think this one is side table, but I am going to make it in this color. No. It does not even come in this color. At least now. Wait a second. Now we have direction and I know what to do. I'm going to delete this one. Put this toilet. Delete these two. Put this bath in here. Let's have the bath in here. The help. This one in here. I think this one is more modern. Like, it's a modern people who bought old house. Yeah. That is. And that's why they're going to... Why is the toilet paper in here? Excuse me. I need the toilet paper to be... What it is? Like that. And let's think. What we can do is we can do that. Because we have all of this stuff, I can just go in here to tiles. Or not. I guess we're gonna leave this at the end. So go show all. This stuff. I need... Wait a second. I think we can use this one or this one. I think this one is better. It's more circle. Everything here is in circle way. So now what I can do is we take this one, put our walls back, more like that. Or actually I wanted to put a fireplace. I guess it's too late for that. You can have one of these in here. But with the missing space, I have perfect solution. So they used to have a that here, but they decided to don't need it anymore, and they just give it to someone. I don't know who. Have any fireplace in here, and yeah. Also, they're kind of like the people who have this type of flowers. Yeah, I see them as this type of people. Can I take this one and... No. Can I use this one? This one. How many times I try with this chair? I'm looking for a TV and chair which is for... Yeah, I need chair. The only thing I find is everything but chairs. No. We have bookshelves, but no chairs. Nor TV. Okay, something tells me that I don't have everything I need. So I need to redo everything. Okay. With this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. Can I use this? Okay. Modern. With a twist. I don't know what twist, but apparently there is one. We have... I want to use this, but it's not the vibe. So maybe not. Can I... I can imagine, like, the bookshelves which go all the way up, but I don't think we can use that. I can at least put some of the books in here, like they have a lot to read. Although I think it's better if I put them in here in the bottom. Can you... No, I have to delete them. Maybe they have storage. Although this one is not okay in here. I need a rug. Like, I used this one for one of the stuff, so I'm gonna use it again. Or you use this one with a little tiny thing on the bottom. Can I... Maybe I'm gonna put this one in here for decorations and stuff. And instead of having this blue thing, I may use this one in here. Like those modern type of storages with... Can I put this one in here? Nope, not this one. What is cube? I'm gonna put it anyway. So I am going to maybe delete this and find other ones for here. Until then, although I think this one is very modern. Maybe one in here, one in, although there's not much lights. So what if I do that and that and that, like a pyramid, but upside down, in reverse, falling pyramid, and to add more lights in here, a lamp, a lonely tiny lamp. Okay, so there is kind of some type of vibe in this house. It also would be better if I didn't put this one in here. Where is the TV? We're gonna have this golden, apparently golden, that, which may be special, we don't know. Where is the TV? We have problem, we find solution. Oh, the wallpaper and stuff. So if I have this on, does this mean that I can... I mean, this one should be always on. I don't need to do it again. A thing that I may do in here is having that in here. If only it comes with the perfect, or even better, one of these. Is it going through the wall? Am I seeing stuff? No, it's not. Thankfully. I'm just not liking these stores. So I may leave this door, but I want to see the windows. What is that? Wait, if I wait, I can delete this one. Delete these two. Put this one in white. In white. Is this the book nook? I may have it in here. Wait, perfect. I'm gonna delete this one as well. And I'm going to have... Let's have this one like that. Copy it. I mean, they don't need to work on this anyway. So, for these ones, I may delete this one first. Така. just want to see if it's working. Let me do it like one like that, one like that, one like that. For these windows, I can do that. Like more like natural light. For this one, I may remove the windows in here, but for this window, I cannot use this one. Can I use? Okay, what I'm gonna do is doing this. Close this one and creating a custom window. Maybe can I do that as well in here? Can I wait a second? Okay, what I can do is make them higher, or maybe like okay, I accidentally create something bad. Okay, where it's I need more of these windows. What is on the next? I think it was someone's room in the next floor. I believe. Yeah, there was someone's room. Wait a second. I can put windows in here. So what I can do? I think we need a doors like maybe that one for here, or do we have bigger ones? Like let's say one in here, one like that. Okay. We can have something like that. Wait. If this one are like that, let me delete those two And I can have this one in the middle, or this one in here. Can I double it for this one? And for this one we can have wait a second, this is coming in white. So if I do it like that, then okay. Why is doing that? Okay, something like that. And we have kind of like balcony with different type of windows, and we can have one like that. We can delete this one, and we can kind of like continue it like that. Let me see how it's looking. Or I can just squish them like that in here. Make this one like that. Yeah. Can it hit the lights, lightning? I think this one is more like can do that, and I assume we can put one of the small ones on top. Although this one is not the middle, so I may move it, put it somewhere in the middle, but it's gone. So in the middle, in the middle. These windows, however, does not match the vibe. Actually, I'm gonna leave the last ones. So I know where to put the other ones. Now, if I have, let's actually. Like this one should be like old house, but with new design on the other side. I can do something like that. Okay. And instead of doing this one, I could also do this one. It would be better. It would make more sense. And if we want to have this stuff in here, sorry, I thought I had a message. What we can it's a smaller version. Somehow it worked. And wait, these windows are already the ones we have in here. Can we switch the color everywhere? Like I don't like this blue. Or maybe green. I think the green would be better. Do we have something in here? Nope. I think I need to delete this because it's creating only problems. More problems than the only thing I'm gonna leave it in here because I think it's separating this. Okay, let's see the windows. We have windows in here. We have this kind of like a book nooks. I may delete this one. And can we have this one in here, but I may put some flowers in here, either today or next time, but there will be flowers. So want to go again to this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and find, oh, let's start with the beds. Okay, so we have, this one for easier. We have one child's room, Let me use this one in purple, I say, while this being blue. I may use it in this cowl. I need to delete this one. I'm going to delete this one because they're not the vibe for now. But I'm gonna leave the house. The only thing I may change is the cowl. Everything else, no. We have this bed for the girl. For the boy, I may use the same theme, maybe. So I'm gonna use the same one, but with this. Gonna delete this one. Okay. So for the parents, I may use the same, but more than a little more than bed. Maybe this one. We're gonna base everything on this bed. And for the teenager, I don't like this bed for the teenager. So we can delete this one and let me see. I may do something stupid, but I am going to take this, move it in here. Can you move? Okay, I guess I need to. And I am going to do that. So I thank you for falling. I need to lower the. Opa. Hi, how are you? Sorry, I'm kind of like wondering what I'm doing with my life in here. Okay, I made mistake. Wait a second. What was the thing, the saying with the there's no mistake, just happy accidents? Happy accident was found. Did I build platform? Okay, that explains all. I'm sorry, just it's getting late and I need to fix this one. Like at least today so I can have less work next time or when I'm not streaming, and it's a lot of things. I don't think I choose this correct one. Yeah, why there's some random. What are you? And what are you building? If not, like, a little confused on what I'm doing, but otherwise good. Like, sorry, my brain is just not thinking today. That explains a lot. But yeah, I hope you have like success with your building, because I'm very confused what I'm doing with mine. I'm just putting roof on top of a roof. Sorry, you asked me how I am, and here I am explaining stuff that are not important. Although building is important sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little angry. Like, why can't they just, like, for example, let's say I want to build this, like in here, and I need to delete this one in order to see the bottom thing, which is stupid. I cannot even use it for this, so I have to make something like a greenery in here. But yeah, it's like a lot of complicated stuff. Also, uh, this one is going to be kind of like, maybe this one is the balcony of the child, like the teenager, and they have all of these. Actually, I'm gonna remove one of them. Is seen too much, like too many. I have to. Okay, I need to remove only this one. Okay, so this is where the teenager is going to have like a lunch and stuff. Why? Okay, we need the sliding doors, and I'm going to put a lot of windows in here because why not? Like a full size windows so you can see stuff. I may continue the same from the inside and outside. Inside and the outside will be the same. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired. And I have to end the stream soon, but I just want to at least finish this one. At least have the knowledge of what I'm doing where. And speaking of that, let me just take this. And put it on this for. Like, I don't like how they make this one. So now I have to like do that everywhere. No, this will be sorry. This will be better if they like make it so you can access this, but I don't know how you can access the roof. This I don't know how. I don't know. To be honest, in Minecraft was a little bit easier. The only thing I didn't like in Minecraft is that there is not much details in there. While in here you have more details. I need... I'm gonna use from this one as well. This one. I want only the new ones. So for this area, I may use it as a second storage. Like the stuff this child cannot put in his room or her room. I think it's going to be girl. So you know, the things she cannot put in her room, she can put it in here. So maybe this is her closet. And yeah, why not? It can be her closet. I just need to put quotes in it. And some different quotes. Okay, is there like for example how you click on this one and nope. Can I? I think I can do is I can go F9, not F9. I can do 9, and I can just squeeze it like that, a little bit more. Or to be more easy, I can just copy this. Wait a second. There's perfectly square thing that I can use in here. I need to just rearrange them somehow. It's kind of like the what it's called. And I'm gonna leave it empty so she can put stuff in here. The only thing I may delete is this one so I can fix it a little. So maybe something like that. Is that in the other direction version? Yeah, I guess not. Okay, so maybe she's having her like you can have her dresser on top, and also can I put books in here? No. What I can put in here? I'm gonna do O. So we have. Do I have the bed? No. Let me go back. I'm gonna do it like here. I'm going to remove. I'm gonna remove this, that, and all of these slides. So I just put. And let's think about it. So I think I want to give some of this so she can have place to do her schoolwork. So maybe like that. And then I need the desk, one of the new desks. Can I do it like that? Okay. We have a direction. We can have a mirror. Or I need maybe I don't like how this is so short room that it's kind of difficult to do stuff. So maybe we can have a dresser in here. And this one is empty. What we can have in here? I don't even know how this works with two beds. Like, I think another solution is to have two beds and be like a twins room, something like that, but it's too small. But then it's going to explain where they have the. Yeah, I may do that as well. Let me just go in here. Okay, stop my game. Where all the stuff are gone? So... Okay, I cannot do that. Can I at least put some shoes or something like that in here? Because it feels empty. Like, I can do in here is I can move this one in here. Remove these two and have something like sitting area in here, like let's say a small chair with which they can look at what is happening outside and talk. I don't know. And I'm gonna squish this more on this side. And because it's technically their closet, I think I should put some like blinds, I think they're called. If I found it. I have to redo. Every single time when I put something, I have to redo it. We have some plants as well. Can this work? Maybe this one. I think this one can work better. Just need to kind of like squish it. And what? I think white or maybe this one, because this one has the yellows, and this it's connecting to this one. So maybe I'm gonna leave it like that. And because we have this wall, I may do as well this wall on the bottom. And what I'm thinking of is I can just take this one, put this one over here, or I cannot use this one, can I? Maybe I can put this one on top of the window, and I can have, where is it? I lost it. Okay, here I go again. I have to click all of the stuff. So this one, 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 apply, and I can do that. I think would be the best solution. You kinda have some like L shape type of, yeah, something like that. Or I can use this one as a backup. I may definitely use this one. I think I can use this one as a desk. I can do that. and this one in the middle so they can have all of the stuff they need. And I need one more. Like maybe the other sister have one of these desks, but the same chair. The only thing I left is computers or something like that. Also lightning. Maybe something more classic or maybe that. I don't know. I mean I can use these ones. This one and like a middle one and a small one. Something like that. Okay, it's 3:30, so may need to go. Let me go. Save and exit just in case because I felt that I never like sometimes I don't trust myself with this stuff. So before I end the stream, I am going to, if I have time because I have school and stuff, I may, okay, this is my end. I need to change my overlays with the, like, it's not winter anymore. So the thing is that I may start the other house and at least like I'm gonna have some that I do in stream, some I do in person, like personally. So maybe I should leave the ones I'm doing stream for the stream. Like this one will be only for the stream. Other ones will be only. I need to think about that, how I'm going to do it. But I may start the other house. And maybe once I'm done with the other house, I'm gonna have a tour, like a tour house, and then. Am I making sense? Hope I does. I do. Anyway, let me rate someone. I'm getting tired. Okay. So what I was thinking about. I'm going to hopefully I see you next Friday. Like if I don't stream until 9:30, it's probably something happened, and that's why. Usually I'm trying to stream 9:30. Am I may rate this person because they're using the new pack, and I assume it's going to be interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna rate this person. Hopefully, what I was going to say. I mean, it looked interesting. Maybe one day I should have to buy the new pack. Like I was using for one of the packs. I used the where I have like some percent discount on if you buy a one pack, one kit, and one. I don't know what. There were three of them, and I bought the three. I mean, there's difference between spending $100 on The Sims 4 and $40 with discount. So if you buy The Sims 4 stuff, just find discounts. I think this will be the best way of playing it. So what I was doing, I was going to rate the person, but then I started to think about the price of stuff. But yeah, if I have, I may like if you have any recommendation which pack I have to buy, because I have some like with heart, but I don't know which for which I have to save money for. Like the new one on 50-50 on it. I may do the high school ones because they have vines and stuff, and I like the vines. And if I have to buy, I'm probably going to buy the what's called the cats and dogs one, and there is one with similar to the high school one. Man, I'm confused. I don't like. I'm just starting with Sims 4 and I'm confusing stuff, so maybe that's why I cannot understand which one I have, which one I need. Yeah, I'm talking for like for 2 hours or so. I'm talking stupid stuff, so maybe I'm gonna rate. I'm gonna rate the next person, so I don't bother with this. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we click that. Please load. I'm feeling old. Let me extend this so I can click the button, because apparently you have to click buttons. Okay. So I'm gonna rate this person now, and I'm gonna say bye in case something happens, because I don't know if they send you directly to the next person or not. So I hope you see you next Friday. Hopefully I stream next Friday. With school are getting a little hard to stream sometimes. The thing is that I have to also have summer class, so hopefully after graduate I can stream better. So yeah, what normal people say when they at the stream? I don't know. I can just click the button and save you this suffering, but yeah, bye.